Morning to Jennifer Lambers. Jen, I was listening to Matt earlier, and it looks like Halloween may be cooler than what we're feeling right now.
That is exactly right. I've been mentioning it for the past few days that we have this cold front moving in, and if we can get it to move in just a little bit quicker, then we're looking at some cooler temperatures just in time for Halloween. And now that as we're getting closer, things are looking better. I'll have a look at that coming up in just a little bit, but for now, current conditions out there, seeing some sunshine across the southeast. We're still under the influence of high pressure, and we will be until that cold front pushes in early next week. Now, taking a look just a little bit closer, some of that cloud cover just offshore at this time, but calm and quiet out there. Plenty of sunshine to go around, and temperatures beginning to warm up. Beginning to see more of those mid to upper 60s, already some lower 70s out there. 70 in Mobile, 72 in Pascagoula and Gulf Shores, and then 69 up in Calvert at this time. Now, as you take a look over the next few hours, temperatures will continue to warm up. We're feeling less like we're in September. We're feeling more like early October, but we're still above average for where we should be this time of year. Expecting more of those lower to mid 80s for daytime highs, mid 70s by the time we get closer towards 7 o'clock. Now, the winds out there, this is going to be some of those wind gusts that we're beginning to see. Still pretty breezy with those winds out of the east. Quite a few sensors out, however, as we get closer towards our coastal areas. But the rip current risk, because of those strong easterly winds, it's high heading into today, tomorrow, Friday, and even looking ahead into the weekend. That surf height around 3 to 4 feet as these winds will be sticking around. So in case you're heading on down towards the coast, in case you're visiting us, just make sure you're being cautious. Now, coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, what the weekend's looking like, and that cold front. All that's coming up soon.
As with Jen staying warm for a while, but we're teasing this Halloweenish cool down next week.
That is exactly right. I am ready for it. I'll have a look at that just in about a minute from now. But taking a look at what's going on in the tropics, despite talking about cooler air on the way, we're still tracking the tropics too. Hurricane season goes until November 30th. Right now, just one area, but surprisingly, Tammy right now, a pretty decently strong hurricane, a category 2. It began to strengthen, getting those sustained winds to 100 miles per hour. You can even start to see that eye wall beginning to develop, tracking northeast at 10 miles per hour. And Tammy can go on to live for about the next 24 hours before it begins to merge with a cold front. And so it's expected to rapidly weaken after that and become a remnant low heading into early next week. So Tammy going to be short-lived, thriving right now, but expected to enter into those harsh conditions heading into tomorrow. But regardless, still just a problem for the fish with those stronger wind speeds. Taking a look here locally, things look nice. Blue sunny skies out there currently, temperatures resting around 70 degrees, dew points lower 60s. And as we make our way into the rest of today, we'll continue to only warm up. Really expecting those upper 70s closer towards the coast, lower to mid 80s as you head further inland. And then taking a look at the futurecast, you start to see some blips of green out there, but we still have more of that drier air in place, so not quite expecting that to reach the ground. Just some isolated cloud cover possible, staying dry and staying sunny heading into today. Now, over the next few days, we're only going to continue to stay warm, expecting us to continue to see more of those lower to mid 80s, possibly even rising, heading closer towards the weekend. On average for this time of year, we should be in the mid to upper 70s. But changes are on the way. So let's go ahead and bump that up to the upper atmosphere. We have high pressure in place right now. That's going to be influencing us heading into the weekend, beginning to build in, rising those temperatures, and then take a look towards the Midwest. You can really start to see a cold blast beginning to push down and moves away that area of high pressure and hopefully moves in just in time for all of those Halloween festivities taking place. And then heading into Wednesday and Thursday, this one's for you, Chelsea. We're looking at temperatures that could be feeling like we're around early December. We're talking about the 60s for some of those daytime highs. It's going to be feeling better heading into next week. We'll continue to monitor, keep you updated, and I'll have another look at your forecast coming up in just a little bit. Chelsea. We are out here at the Mobile International Speedway, and I am joined by Ari Rosenbaum, president of Nights and Lights. Thank you so much for having us.
We appreciate you coming out. Thank you.
And Thriller Nights and Lights is back for this year. And so what is it looking like if folks want to come out and check things out?
So we are open every night through Halloween right now, 7 to 10 p.m. every single night. And as you can see, we're standing on a racetrack. The show's in a different location this year at Mobile International Speedway. part of the experience. You go on the racetrack itself as you go through the light show, and it's just totally different than our prior location, so it's really a great experience.
A great experience, a short drive away, and I've never been to a racetrack before, and being able to drive right on this was experience in itself. But to be here at night, to be surrounded by the lights, amazing. And so what are some of the attractions that folks can expect for this Halloween season?
So it's a little bit of a different show, different layout. You might see some of the lights that you've seen in the past, but we also added things. We added things every year to the show, make it a little different. We've added some racing theme to this year, but the biggest thing you'll enjoy is a lot of people rave about our tunnels that we do, that you drive through, and we've changed up our tunnels. In fact, we redesigned them, restructured them this year, and standing behind us is a big one of our show that everyone loves, but it's actually on the racetrack itself. We're sitting right next to the start-finish line right now, and you actually go through it on the racetrack. It's one of a couple of tunnels on the racetrack, and that's probably the biggest part of the experience this year. Is just it's so much different than before.
And I love it, especially they're more spread out, so that way you have more room, more driving capabilities to just help explore it, slow it down a little bit with your family. And also something else that you guys changed this year was going to be the pricing too.
That's right. So we tried to do a little bit different for everything that we've done in the past. We started off when we offered a car pass up to 8 people, which gives a discount if you have a large family or a large group, or if you want to come in a pickup truck and have 4 people in the car and 4 people in the back of the truck. We're giving you a group discount now. But the best thing now is that we're offering a drive-up special, that if you only have 1 person in a car, maybe you're bringing your dog out, or maybe it's just you and a child or a grandparent and a child, 1 or 2 people in the car, we're offering a drive-up special right now for only $8 a person on top of the car pass group discount that we're giving. That's also only $24 or $29 a person, up to 8 people. Like I said, it's one price for 1 vehicle. You're not paying per person on that group rate.
I know a lot of folks are going to enjoy that. And so if folks want to get into the spooky spirit, they want to get their tickets, they want to come on out here, when and where are you guys operating, and how can they go about getting tickets?
So again, we're at Mobile International Speedway. You can get all the details, the dates, times, everything on nightsinlights.com. You can buy tickets online as well. Of course, you can drive up and get tickets as well, but I like to tell everyone that no matter if you're on the way to the track or you got here already, if you're waiting in line, if there's a little bit of a line on a Saturday night or something, you can buy your ticket online right then, get a discounted ticket right there, sitting in your car on your phone, so you can buy tickets at any point, whenever you want, on nightsinlights.com, or you can, of course, always buy them at the gate as you pull up. Again, it's at Mobile International Speedway. All the details are on nightsinlights.com. We're open every night through Halloween.
I was to say through Halloween, and then also just looking ahead, you guys are going to be open for the Christmas season too.
Yeah, and I'm so excited to put up this Christmas show as well. I mean, Halloween's my favorite holiday, but I'm excited to show everyone our Christmas show, because if you've been to our show in the past, a lot of it has changed. We've rebuilt a lot of things. We made a lot of new things. So if you've been to our show in the past, you've got to see this one. It's on the racetrack now, but it's also a bunch of different elements and different characters and different tunnels and a lot of new stuff. And so we'll shut down after Halloween, and we'll reopen on November 17th for Christmas, and then we'll be open through New Year's Day.
And I'm sure that we'll check in with you guys before then too, to see how things are coming along. Thank you so much for having us today, Ari. And in case you want to get those tickets, as always, we'll have all that information on our website, fox10tv.com, under the Studio 10 tab.